Hi guys, it's your favorite friendly neighborhood psychic and spiritual medium, Lanna K. And I have a viewer request reading from our viewer Pacific MM Tarot. And she asked that I do a reading on Chris Cornell. He's the lead man of Soundgarden. You might remember one of his famous hits, Black Hole Sun. And he was found dead in May of 2017. And she wanted a little bit clarification of her own reading. So I thought I would do that. It seemed kind of interesting. So, but I had a little bit of hard time to connect with Chris. He is on the other side and still recovering. And he's very private. He's a very private person. And just wanted me to be very discreet. And, of course, I will. And he is okay on the other side. He is working through some stuff. And I feel tears in my eyes. And especially the left eye. So I don't know what was going on with his left eye when he was alive, but I do feel that there was an issue with his eye during the time of his passing. Before I do the reading, I just wanted to let you know what I pick up as a medium. I picked that this man suffered with addiction a lot. But, you know, he's an artist, and artists have demons. And this is where artists draw their inspiration from. And so he did have addictions to pills. He had a lot of migraines and head pain. I don't know if that was from the medication, but he was trying to get clean. He was trying to be a better father, better husband for his family, but relapsed. And he was so upset with himself that he relapsed. Yeah, and I feel a lot of mental like fog. I feel him physically vertigo, like and maybe even some seizures or some type of something going on with the brain. He is letting me know. All right, so let me just get some energy around him. Any messages that he wants to give to his family, because I know that this is his important. His family is very important to him. We have the Victory card. And then we have All Tied Up in reverse. And the Thanking Woman in reverse. So, he was tied up, and he is untangling himself right now on the other side, working through his addictions and his attachments. There are people that think about him and are confused about his passing. And he was confused at the time of his passing. So let me get some clarity. Let me make sure that I'm getting him well. Ooh. These cards just flew out of my hand. All right. He wasn't happy with whatever he was gaining. He wasn't happy with fame anymore. Okay? And he was tied up into providing for his family, providing and for the music industry, busy touring and stuff like that, and trying to be there for his family. The thinking woman is the woman that he's around, and I believe this is his wife, Vicky, is going through some financial and material changes in her life. I think that he wants her to know that it's going to be okay. You're going to have to think about it on how to continue on through the finances. All right. He this parent, I believe that it was an accidental suicide. I don't believe that it was on purpose. But he was, in that moment, he was discontented and just overcome with, this wave of depression, and I think he just overdid it. He's waiting for some type of news about these three, perhaps his three children. He's around them a lot. He's always listening to them when they talk to him, and has saved a lot for them and is always watching over them. And the wife, who I believe is the thinking woman in reverse, and with financial issues. And it has the Two of Swords right here. So I feel that in his addiction, she was blinded. She kind of like put her blinders on and didn't pay attention to the signs. So she feels bad about that. She feels bad that she didn't pay attention. She thought that this is the way that it is, and didn't question it, and just continued to try to raise her children and to be there for her husband whenever she could. Let's see. Let me do another spread, because he's a little iffy about, he doesn't like a whole lot of attention, and my kids make him like want to back up. So let me try this again. So let me see. And then I also have some mediumship cards. I'll see if he wants to pull one of those up for his fans and for his family. So we just let him. Yeah, I'm still feeling, while I'm picking his energy up, I'm still feeling disoriented with in the brain. So I think that might be why it might be hard to read him, because he doesn't quite yet understand. Because, my father died of an overdose, accidental overdose. And it took him 10 years to cross. It takes a while for addicts to unconnect themselves to that. Cornell, what do you want to let us know? I feel something in the heart. And then again, I still feel very lightheaded. Alright. And then we're going to get 6 of these, Chris, to finish your story. I just feel a lot of, in the heart and the lung, the bronchial tubes. I'm finding it hard to breathe. Okay. Okay. Walking away. Attachment. This is his addiction. He walked away. Envy, but in reverse. So there was a lot of people who used him, that was around him. And I feel like there's people that manipulated him and enabled him on purpose. He made the conscious decision to walk away, he's telling me. So he chose to walk away. And this awareness card, I am aware that I walked away. Okay. Attachment to the goddess, the fertility, to his children. Envy and base chakra. So a lot of people in his family, his roots were very envious of him. All right. He knew he wanted to walk away. That is the foundation of why he exited. He wishes for his family the best, without attachment, without being addicted to drugs, without having his issues. He wanted it to end with him, not his children. There is a lot of wisdom to be gained from his situation, from the things that happened to him. There's a lot to learn. So it's not in vain that it happened the way that it happened. There's a lot to learn from it. You know, he needed to be alone with his addiction. He needed to face it on his own. He needed to take responsibility for it. Okay, so he's looking above the situation. He felt locked out from what he wanted. You know, locked out from his mother. He may have had mother issues. He may have felt unwanted by his mother. And maybe attracted these type of women in his, you know, that he had to continually prove himself to. And then would use that to escape. The truth, you know, the truth will bring wisdom. And he is getting wisdom from this. Now, I'm feeling very sick to my stomach. What do you think? Okay. So there's a lot, the Three of Wands, and I believe that this is the wife and the children, and they are taken care of financially. He's wanting us to know that they are being taken care of. Okay. He is, at this moment, he is addressing his attachment issues and addressing his mother issues, thinking about what he truly wants, that he doesn't want to be locked out, but he also wants to be alone at the same time. And he's trying to juggle the truth, juggle with, the travel that got to him a lot, the envious people, the fear-based people. He just wanted to be left alone. There were too many things going on for him to juggle, and he just wanted some peace, and he felt like he couldn't get it. So the cards say that he consciously chose to walk away from this life. Let's see what message with these cards right here. Any messages for your fans and family? I have a new understanding. All right. Believe in yourself. You can do it. I am so much better now. So these are the 3 messages that he wants you to know. He has a new understanding about his addiction and why he was addicted. We see that it was, in the cards, it shows he felt abandoned by his mother and unwanted. He had a lot of self-esteem issues. And he wants his children, his daughters, to believe in themselves. He knows that they're having a hard time. But he also wants to know that he's okay. That he is working through it. He's taking responsibility for what he has done. But he's at peace. And he is working through his stuff. And I feel that I asked him if he wanted to read on his wife. He asked me not to bring her in to this and not to read her. So he loves his wife, and whatever she did or did not do, he totally forgives her and totally loves her and supports her by anything and everything. So know that he is looking out for his family. And I wish him the most peace and blessings to everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks again to Pacific MM Tarot for your request. Have a blessed and beautiful one. Namaste.